Citizens, how's your spirit? Mine pissed off. Exceptionally so, y'all. But we're going to get into it. Tell me how you're doing this morning while I get the last of these things put together. I'm slightly behind, not a lot. Please forgive me. It's the content. Sometimes I need a bit of a break. After I prep things and get them ready to go, I need a bit of a break from the content. I need to go outside and get some more fresh air, so to speak. It's something about it. Anyway, I hope your spirit is well this morning. I have been up listening to some interesting things, something I just, I can't get this one off my mind though. So let me go over here and grab it real quick. We're going to get started. But before that, let's check and make sure things are okay everywhere. We got some good sound going. Twitch seems to be doing okay. Nice. Let's bring up our YouTube studio. Make sure we're doing okay over there. How you doing this morning, guys? Don't forget to drop me your theme song in the comments. Today's theme song, is Windows. Oh, why am I doing this? I know this already. Y'all, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Let me know if the sound's okay, guys.
Keep your head away from windows. Keep your arms inside the ride. Trust me with your body. Trust me with your life. Banging on the windows. Baby, come inside. Certainly in trouble. Maybe you should hide. I'ma tell you like.
So y'all should know your girl is in her feelings early this morning after putting together content. Listening to this song, I realized, I always knew it, but in phrasing, our lives are a window into adulthood for our children. What we do now is what they reflect. Hey, Scorpion, so glad to see you. Thanks for letting me know the sound is okay. How about the video quality this morning? We had been having some buffering issues these last few days, but I cleaned up as much memory as I could. I got rid of as many things as possible. So I'm hoping we'll have a clear roll this morning because we got some stuff to talk about today. Go ahead and make sure you leave me a theme song. But if our lives are a window into adulthood for our children, then isn't it necessary that we are mindful of what we allow them to see, how we impact them, what things we put into their perspective on a daily basis? I think that we understand this and we know this, but we forget sometimes. So we're a window into adulthood for our children. And when you look at that, we got to think about some things. Thank you so much, Scorpion. I am a quick study of other YouTubers out there. I spent a couple of months before I decided to do this, just watching other people's content, what they were doing, what I could figure out once I got in on my own. And so now it just seems like I'm quick at it. I try to help other content creators. I did a consultation yesterday, it was fun and it was exciting. And the weirdest thing to me is to have someone tell me that I inspire them. But I'm going to do a better job of accepting that compliment too, you guys. That's the whole point of being out here, is to inspire others to do and create change. And I have to admit that sometimes that's hard. You'll see others do and create change, and sometimes they move ahead of you. They get there a little bit faster than you. And especially when you're disabled, to see other people move so fast and remember that you used to be able to move that fast. Just have to remind yourself you're going to get there regardless. So, guys, if you know any disabled content creators out there, whether it's with a chronic illness or something that I may not have, but I can certainly understand being disabled these days. So, if you know any disabled content creators who just need another voice to be able to see that we're out here and we're doing it, then please make sure that you share with them. Share this channel with them. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, JP, the original, for listening in this morning. I greatly appreciate it. When you get a chance, leave it in the comments, maybe after the video. Let me know what it is that you're working on, that you got your hands in paint this morning. But so yeah, we're gonna talk this morning. Yesterday we talked about dirty bathwater women, and honey, right now, El Wapo is over there talking about Brittany Renner, and Lord knows she is a dirty bathwater woman. Um, but today we're going to talk about our fellas. We're going to talk about our responsibility to practice being better people. It's not enough to say, I know how to be better. I know how to do better. I know how to move better. That's not okay anymore. Now you have to be more diligent. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And so I really want to get started, but I want to get you guys in here and I want to find out about your theme songs. So we're going to do some housekeeping. And first here, oh, I saw someone come in and I should have said hello. Guten Morgen, trash can ways. Wie bist du? I bet you didn't know I knew that much German, did you? Yeah, just wait. I know even more, and I'm going to start dropping the little German bombs in here. Oh, that didn't come out right. I'm going to start dropping some of my German language knowledge here. Y'all know what I mean. Don't treat me like that. Y'all know I had to go outside and get my head together after looking at some of this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go back over here. And we're going to have a conversation. But I wanted to do housekeeping. You guys, I'm so sorry. Mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Aber I'm trying, right? So maybe we can try together. That's the important thing. 9, that's all you know. Trash Can Waves is no, and good morning. You're hilarious. Good morning, Kareen. Kareen, so glad to see you in the stream. Thanks for dropping the theme song for the day. Kareen gave us Fabulous by Jaheim. I love that song. It is a good feeling song for getting up in the morning and getting some things done, right? And after this one, honey, I think we're gonna need to fill us some type of fabulous. I mean, I hope you guys will walk away from this stream feeling motivated to do more, for Black men and for Black children, for their relationships, and we're gonna talk about it. I'm going to do a reaction to a lead attorney video, one that probably hit harder than I wanted to until I really sat back and listened to it. I love this song though. Ich spreche da Deutsch. Good morning, Miss B Finesse. So glad to see you. How are you in the Finesse fam? I really enjoyed your stream last night. That doggone Snuggles. I knew they weren't going to go up there. But I like coming up and chatting with you. You always have something. You always have great topics and content. So it's not hard to get involved in the conversation. Fantastic, Scorpion. Do you chat with her in German or no? My German is really rusty. This one is Fabulous by Jaheim, and this is Kareen's theme song this morning. Having the first theme song of the day means Kareen gets put into the Thursday tote for my birthday. Hey! In case you forgot, there are a few rules to this thing, not a whole lot, just a couple, okay? In order to be able to come to the birthday token tired on Thursday or token talk, that's only the birthday one. You have to have one, gotten the first theme song of the day during the month of September. Two, become a member of the Facebook group. Okay. And you get a bonus if you have done the homework and gone back and put a timestamp in one of the live streams for me to be able to clip content from, which is what I did with some of the videos that were posted this morning. Thank you, Kareen, for that. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I drop the link, because it's kind of not fair to tell you guys you have to be Facebook group members and then not drop the link for you to become a Facebook group member, huh? I know, y'all. I'm working on it. Your girl just, she out here trying to be the biggest and the bestest with all that she can and the disabilities. But we're going to do this, right? Also, shout out to you guys. We are up to 112 citizens. Thanks in part to Blind Guy, his wife, their life. You all putting us on and shouting us out. Also, my Vivid Life. It's been amazing. We may not be out here putting up as much video as we should, but we're working on it. Joe, I want to know now that's a very long title. Is that really the title of his beefiness? I want to know. Okay, there we go. So guys, make sure you go over and join the Facebook group. And let's start talking. Let's see if we can't come up with some ways that we can move in our own communities and stop looking for leaders outside of us. We can change. We can change ourselves. We can change the world around us. We just, somebody. Did not Saturday morning music. This is Saturday night music. I just saying. Thank you for calling me queen. I appreciate it. One day we'll talk about it, you and I. I'm just saying, Miss B, what y'all doing this Saturday morning? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing this Saturday. Anyway, we're gonna go back over here. The next one is Take Your Time. There it is, the SOS band. Put my top on this oil before I get myself into some trouble. Take your time. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Those older ones, they come in so low, guys. Give me just a second. Because I'm doing this on the fly, I need to make sure that I do a better job of looking for remastered ones. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey! Let's do it. Ah! Let's do it. Hey! You should be up dancing around the back room right now. Good morning, Frank. I'm so glad to see you in the stream. It's been so long. I'm so happy you can catch it live too. Are you making those girls some waffles this morning? Something fantastic, I'm sure. Don't forget to drop me a theme song. Guys, we are 112 citizens into 300 by September 30th. I'm dropping videos. I'm doing lives. I'm going up on panels. Starting in October, we'll be doing interviews, but I need your help, guys. We're going to have to get to 300. I want to do a podcast. I think I want to do a podcast at night, and then stream it for you guys who have been citizens the whole time directly into the Facebook group only, a private channel. And but I want to do a podcast, a sex talk podcast. Um, Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. I mean, I know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. Some of y'all were in that hundreds citizen celebration, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you missed it, and you're gonna have to wait for the content drop. And you guys see how I drop content outside of the live stream. You want to make sure that you subscribe so you can be there. You miss out on a lot. 12 days to the birthday, guys. I'm excited. I've never been one of those people who's had an issue with celebrating my birthday or letting you know how old I am. Last night over it wasn't Melissa. It was before that. Oh, Mosaic with TJ Randolph over there. They were discussing her daughter's baby shower towards the end, and they were talking about how she could only celebrate the baby's first birthday or whatever. And I was like, birthdays in the beginning aren't about babies. They're about us. The first 18 of them are about celebrating the fact that we pushed you out and kept you going for 18 years. Now, after that, I just celebrated my last 19th birthday. From here on out, I got to celebrate them and what they do for their birthdays. But before that, we was having cake and parties and doing stuff that I wanted because I'm the one who did the work. Excuse me. I'm glad to see Trash Can Waves and She Stole My Thunder getting along. I love it. IBG checking her FB page to make sure she ain't talking crazy. Good for you, Scorpion. Oh, you got me. Oh, Corinne, honey, are you just like really you're in my head? You know me, my spirit. We might have to have a talk. Oh, it's already on there. Ta-da! All right, so we are looking for, what did I say? You got me. Now, here's the thing. Do you really like the one with Erica, or do you like the one when they went live and they did it with Jill, who was originally the artist on the song? When they did the demo, it was Jill. It wasn't Erica. Personally, I prefer the Jill version. Ooh, Fantasia. I kind of like Fantasia. I kind of don't. I mean, I have a hard time. I stand on principle and moral. She might be a fantastic singer, but she's a homewrecker. Just my honest truth. Forgive the OJ this morning, guys. I'm trying to slow down on the coffee, and I really didn't get to make a smoothie or have breakfast. And could my do the score? Hey, and I miss my mom. And took a piece of her heart. That shit don't matter when I get home. Get out of do lot of phone. Hey, I'm just making it hot. Man, I remember this was my thing. Like, this is the girl that I am. When I tell you I'm the cute and comfy, I'm the loyal chick, not the ride or die nonsense chick, but like, man, bro, go out, do whatever it is you're gonna do. I'm gonna be here when you get home. I don't need all that stuff in my life, especially not now. But even back then. And then once I had kids, I get you need a break. It's hard. I know about Nugs. Y'all want to talk about them for a second? I know about Nugs and Ninjas, Trash Can Waves. Check that out. Ain't it gorgeous? Oh! Every now and then I'll go to the dispensary and they'll give me like a doggone tree. I mean, a tree. Fantastic. But this one right here is Las Vegas Triangle Kush. It is fantastic. It's got nice dark green leaves to it, so you know it's going to hit you in that anti-inflammatory space. Man, I'm telling you. Listen, as much as I'm passionate about black men and boys and veterans, I'm passionate about cannabis. I'm trying to build this content, my bubble, the things that I do in the social media space around that. Good morning, Global Green Book. So glad to see you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing some folks busy chatting and dancing. Let me get over here in the comments and see who else is here. Don't be mad at me, y'all. Y'all know that my autism kicks in and I don't know what to do with myself. It's 10:24 global. It's 7:25 here. Oh, by the way, guys, get ready. When daylight savings comes, you guys are going to fall back an hour, which is going to move me up, I think, an hour in your life. I'm going to be 2 hours behind you instead of three. So really it's more for, I'm going to have to remember it when it comes to putting content out. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. I'm gonna just like I said, cut this content and do it. I will continue to do live streams, but there'll be a consistent nightly thing. The fellow works nights too, so it'll give me something to do when I miss him. You know what I mean? Anytime. It looks like broccoli. By the way, if you are a 420 friend, make sure that you're eating some broccoli, fruits and vegetables, anything that's grown in the soil, honey. It's got terpenes in it. Those terpenes are fantastic. They match what's in your cannabis, and then they enhance everything. So make sure you please, please, please are doing everything that you can to stretch your cannabis budget, because we know it's not cheap. Even when you're just out there recreating, when you're talking about medicating, it's even more expensive. It's almost a gram per session to get you there. And it ain't cheap, y'all. You can't buy the, you can buy the $10 flower if I show you how to do it just right, though. If you're suffering from inflammation, look for things that have purple in the name. Global Green Book. If you're talking about cannabis, whether it be CBD or have full spectrum, make sure that you're looking for something that's got purple or blue. Make sure that the flowers are on the darker side. More indicas and sativas than anything else. More indicas, but yeah. All right, so let's get into a couple more. Kareen, honey, I thank you for dropping. You drop as many as you want to. I try to catch a little bit of everybody. And Trash Can Waves, you said Charlie Daniels, didn't you? I don't remember which one though. Please forgive me if you want to drop it real quick. And then we're gonna get into a couple of more things. I got a couple of more thank yous, and we're gonna get started on this. Let's see if I can find which song it was. Trash Can Waves. Ooh, Jill Scott. What song? Global Green Book. The way my autism is set up, I don't know how not to love music. All right, let's see here. I don't see it, trash can. Oh, there it is, Simple Man. Just when I was ready to give up. I love the way the universe comes together. Ta-da! Oh, trash can waves. I have t-shirts sitting inside of my Canva waiting to go somewhere. I don't know what site to put them on, and I don't know how to upload them. And I'm doing it slowly but surely by myself, and then getting other folks to help once I can explain it to them. So, slow and steady wins the race. But if you can tell me what site to put them on, I promise you I'll get them up before the weekend's over. Meet me halfway. I appreciate you, fella. Y'all, I'm not going to front. I'm not sure that I put that Fantasia song on there, and my aversion to home records makes me not want to put it on there. Sorry. Don't be too mad at me. Isn't that terrible? Oh, I'm such a bad person. Good morning, Black's Tropical Homestead. So glad to see you this morning. Let's get this up. Make sure our country boy is filling in this morning. I have one. You want to see it? I ain't nothing but a simple man. Call me a it's things going on the man down to the core. We're sticking because I'm switching between screens, guys. which means that I may have to not. Aha, there we go. Tell our kids just say no, and then some panty waist judge lets a drug dealer go. Slaps him on the wrist. A panty waist drug dealer. I mean judge. Okay. But if I had my way with people selling dope, I think I like a trash can wave. I won't front. I'll show you too, Miss B Finesse. I'm sorry, guys. I'm yelling because that's a little loud in my headphones. I'm so ridiculous. I'm yelling at you guys because I got the music turned all the way up in my doggone ears. Unique View, I'm so glad to see you in case I forgot to say so. Guys, thank you so much for showing up and spending time with me this Saturday morning. I know you could be anywhere else or you could be listening to any other kind of content, but I'm glad you're over here trying to fill your spirit with a little bit of joy and peace. You know, I might hit you with a little bit of sadness along the way, but joy and peace is the most important thing. I'm trying to get you to be that and share it with the world. So it's this one trash can. Miss B Finesse, if you want to know what it is I was looking for, I'll send it to you. See, every time I do that, I'm going to stick a little bit. So we're going to hurry up and get through this. You think a little cannabis heart booty. That's about how big mine is. That, I figure like that's a good representation of me, but just a little bit dirty. Yeah. I've accepted that others see me as a unicorn and cannabis got me there. So, hey, this is my logo in effect, something along those lines. And then when it comes to my t-shirt trash can waves, the one that I want to do outside of one that says Tadar, of course, and Citizens, and a separate one for How's Your Spirit, is this one. This is I want to have up and designed and wear on my birthday t-shirt. And it's a struggle, y'all. It is a struggle. But anyway, so let's go over here and let's check the chat. Oh, there's so many comments. Oh, look at that. We have a troll, you guys, over on Twitch. Isn't that great? I don't have any time to go over there and deal with it either. What I will do, though, is if it keeps coming up, I'll just close the Twitch stream. All right. So where is it? This one. I wanted it to be this one, but I'm someone's mother, so I don't think it's okay for me really to be like, now I'm lit as fuck. On a t-shirt. But then again, I guess I did because it's everywhere. Here we go. We'll go with this one. And I'm going to zoom it up so you guys can see it. All right. So basically, I'm telling you guys my story in a t-shirt, like my whole life story in one t-shirt. If you look at the top of the t-shirt, there is a white sheep because I tried to be a sheep. I tried to be like everybody else and do what it is that I am supposed to do in life. Right. And then I realized that, nope, I'm a black sheep. And that ain't working out too well for me either, right? So I tried a little cannabis, found out some new things, opened up my eyes, third eye wide open, realized I am the shit. And now I'm a unicorn and I'm lit as fuck. That's my t-shirt. I don't want to make any t-shirts until I can make that t-shirt and wear it. Yeah, I think I've had a troll a couple of times, but it's not, I just feel all kinds of special. We're growing a little bit when we got a troll, you guys. I don't know if you've been out here in the internet for a while, but it's one of those things. I think that it is. She stole my thunder. It's more research that I have to do, but again, I'm working on it. I couldn't change my URL even though I have over 100 subscribers. It doesn't show up in the thing, so I understand you guys is your pain there. Okay, so hey Kelly, my vivid life. So glad to see you this morning. Thank you, line guy, his wife, their life. I mean, that's the same thing. I tell you know what? Let's do it again. We did it before, and we'll do it again because it's kind of fun. I want you guys to take a moment while I close this out and open up the playlist for today's videos. Take a moment and give me 3 emojis that define you in the comments. And I'm going to try to figure out what they are. And then after that, you back it up and you tell me if I got it right. Okay. So 3 emojis that represent you in the comments. And you guys have seen mine a few times, but I will go ahead and post them again. The last one changes sometimes, but the first 2 are always the same. And today I'm feeling kind of like that. So that one. I did go on the desktop version. All right, so trash can waves, devil, angel, comedy. Uh, uh, I guess if pain turns you into a good dude and makes you laugh, maybe. I don't know. I like it though. I like it. So yes, I do have a t-shirt site out there. You guys, like I said, last year I thought about this process and I really wanted to do this. And then I imposter syndrome set in come October because I also have seasonal depression. And so when we don't have a whole lot of sun, even though it's a short period of time, it does make me feel sadder. And so in my mind's eye, if I'm going to be feeling this type of way, how am I going to be able to be a content creator and make sure that I put up videos every day or however often I'm supposed to? But I've been doing this now for a couple of months, guys, and I'm doing okay. We're growing, making new content. I am coming up with new ideas. So, just get out there and do it. Just get out there and give yourself your best chance. That's all I can tell you. So, I set them all up. I didn't know about Buy Me a Coffee at the time, but I had those others set up, my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And so you just keep going and you keep trying. And that's what I'll tell you. Uh, so yeah, like I said, if you guys know any disabled content creators, tell them to come on over here. Check me out. Hit me up. My website will be up soon. They can hit me up over there for a consultation or a chat. Excuse me. All right. So let's see some of these emojis and I'm going to stop. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back to music over here. All right. Hey, what the funk is this? You did make it in time. So glad to see you. Okay. Uh, what is that? Closed mouth, and horns. Well, now that I think about the other night, yep, that pretty much does describe you. She stole my thunder. She pretty much describes you. Uh, Queen Flower Angel. Queen Smell Good Angel. Uh, okay, sorry, you guys. I think I'm tickling myself more than anybody else. Please forgive me. I'm gonna get better. Gorilla eyes, nose. You like gorilla kisses? I've never heard of them, but that sounds fantastic. Thank you so much. What the funk is this? I appreciate it. Heart strong. Is that a microphone, Kelly? Let's see. Heart muscle microphone. Heart muscle. You be flexing your loving heart when you speak. I like that one. You know what? We won't talk about that, Kareem. Mine needs some. Y'all, I don't know when's the last time I even was worried about a manicure. Anyway, is there a God emoji? I don't know, guys. Queen Flower Angel's not it. I thought it worked. It's a dove. Oh, you mean on Kelly's was a dove? You. Oh my word! You guys love me. Just okay. Uh, Is that breast milk waves? What is what is that? It's mm. Okay, so Kelly's was a dove. Oh well, she does flex peace and love. So I'll leave that one where it was. Wait, huh? What? Oh, was I wrong? It looks like it. That's not the a bottle of milk. Br your face and something wavy. You tell me. Yes, she does. You said it much more eloquently than I could, dear sir. You know, you won't come up. I'll drop the mic. You come on up here. I mean, I'll drop the link so you can come up and drop the mic. It's what I meant to say. It's hard to be quippy when you guys love me. All right. So I want to talk about it, you guys. And we're going to start. You know how I do. We go out and we get some other content creators information and then we come on back. So I am going to do. Frank, did you leave me a theme song? No? If you leave me a theme song, I'll play it. That's the, we're going to do, or that's the last one. Because I don't think you've ever put up a theme song before. And before I forget, I need to make sure that yours is retitled Kareen for today. Don't forget to do that. JP. Let's go over here and make sure we take care of a little bit of other housekeeping things. And then we're going to get into it. If I haven't spoken to you guys, thank you so much for coming in. I'm JP, the aspiring matriarch, and we're just going to have a compassionate conversation about the things that are going on in the Black community. I do so by using some of the YouTube videos that I've seen out here recently, content creators like you down below, myself, and some of the larger ones that we all hope to grow to be like. I mean, size-wise, that is. So, guys, make sure that you go over and like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure that it dings at the all and not the personalized. All gets you every time that I drop something personalized, the things that YouTube thinks that you might like that I put out. And you're going to like everything, aren't you? Oh, come on, Frank. Listen here, Frank. We're gonna have a conversation, you and I, one day. You don't you worry about it. I'm getting better and better at communicating. The more that I do, the more I'm able to send out and ask people to join my discussions. So don't worry, you'll be getting an email sooner than later, good sir. All right, Scorpion, let's see what yours is. From back here, I'm not gonna lie, that middle one looks like poo, but I know that's not what you said because it's not happy poo music. So it's hard to happy bomb music. Okay, I can take that. Uh, I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna. My 12-year-old brain went to the wrong place, and I'm just not gonna do that to y'all this morning. Trust me, I'm being respectful. All right, guys. So I was going to start this in a different way, but while I was getting prepped this morning, I found something, or I re-listened to this video, and I must have not been paying attention at first with what Bro Clarence started with. So let's start. This is Bro Clarence. Oh no, yeah, here it is. This is Bro Clarence from Let's Talk a Better Black Life, guys. Make sure you go over and check him out. Great content over there. Fantastic guy. He puts up with some mess from me. The first time I went over there, he was talking about polyamory and whether or not men could accept it. And I was like, sure, if they get above their base nature. And he was like, oh my God, what is wrong with this woman? Come a long way since then, Bro Clarence and I. But what's funny is there's actually a video out there of some woman. I think she was on Kevin Samuels. No, I did it yesterday. What am I thinking about? No. Yesterday I showed you guys the video of the lady who said she's into polyamory and monogamy. How's that possible? Is that not the conversation that I had with Bro Clarence? I'm telling you, you guys, it's insane. It is insane. It's funny. This is the way that the universe works sometimes. Anywho, okay, so let's see. I want to make sure that I say the thank yous that I'm supposed to. We did the theme song. Let's do a thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Shalea Hadessa. Not only did she buy us some bundles, but Shalea also became a member over on Buy Me a Coffee, guys. So you can become a member on Buy Me a Coffee, or you could just go over and show your support and love. And then sometimes I say tip the DJ or, show your support, but I don't tell you where to go or show you how, right? So you go over to Buy Me a Coffee. You can click the link. I'll put it here in the comments. Go over to Buy Me a Coffee, and this is actually my dashboard, which is probably not what you guys really want to see. Ta-da! This is the page that you will land on. And once you get there, you can go down to support and buy some bundles of sage, or y'all know your sister's talking about a blunt or two. Put it in over here, say what you'd like, or you can hit the membership button and you can become a chronic citizen. Fellow tokers, or you can become an allied citizen. I'm working on another tier. The allied citizen tier gets you access to Discord. I believe that the chronic citizen tier does too, but right now, I don't think anybody but me is really pushing Discord too much. So you say 3 blunts, bruh, you have no idea. On a bad pain day, I'm just 2-fisting them all day long. It takes it, but you know what? I'm still functional, and that's the difference between everything else that I've ever had to do in order to be able to try to work. So I'll take it. I don't know, but it was just not enough. It wasn't working for me. I can't listen. I can support you in the no meat thing, but the no smoke thing, I'm gonna call you and blow shotguns through the phone, just so you know. I mean, through the messenger, just so you know. You might not want to chat with me for the next 30 days, except for can you make an exception for September 30th? Like you can't come to the token tired and then you not be able to toke because you're too tired, punk. I mean, person. I mean, you know what I mean. I got love for you, brother. Okay. So I showed you how to do that over on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you everyone who has been supporting the channel. I'm learning how to add those things into my CRM so that I can make sure you guys get email and some love. And maybe every now and then I can drop you a treat that nobody else is getting. So make sure you check your emails. They'll be coming from JP, the aspiring matriarch. That me, guys. I'm a grown up. I know it's hard to believe it. And because I say things like that, that's why I'm just an aspiring matriarch. Please remember, anything that I say on this channel, any advice that I give, it's just that advice from a matriarch. If you guys feel like what I have to say moved you in some way, you might need to go and see somebody else. Please make sure you go and take care of your mental health. I mean that. I'm just one lady up here on the screen. You can talk to me sometimes on other parts of the internet, but really take care of yourself. That's what I'm here for more than anything else. So this lovely young gentleman who I believe made his way to the top, right? He made his way to the pinnacle to be able to stand up on this platform by going to elementary schools and singing Old Town Road. Yeah? Yeah? Do we all remember that? Everybody, excuse me. If you could please go ahead and drop a 5 in the comments if you remember him being at those elementary schools. What was you doing at them elementary schools, boy? Shout out to Kwame Brown. What was you doing at them elementary schools, boy, if this what your feelings is? Let me make sure I got the volume all the way up. I don't want y'all to miss these words. They go by rather quickly. But you know me, I'm petty and I'm willing to rewind it over and over and over again if necessary. Y'all ready? Here we go.
All right, y'all. Yesterday, I had a
That's bro clearance.
I had a very good live stream, and
That reminds me.
some of my hard driving soldiers, and we were talking about.
Oh, let me just say this. This is one of those funny things that I've noticed by doing this. When I do this, all of the fellas, I can speed them up to at least 1.5, right? Sometimes two. The ladies, mm, I might be able to do 1.25. We, me, I'm just true. I don't know how you guys keep up with me. I speak so fast. I was just saying that last night. I need to breathe. Somebody needs to put up a little thing in the chat to remind me to slow down, especially when I get in the zone. I'm ready to give all the business. And at that point, since I'm not saying any curse words, I'm trying to make sure that every word is focused and clear on how much I would like to cut your throat with some very nasty language. But I'm a lady and we don't do that. I'm a lady. Sorry.
Shout out to brother Daniel Madden Jr. and his wife, Sister Linda. So we were just talking about the purpose of these holy books, the Bible, Quran, Torah, and we came to certain consensus. And but one of the purposes that we didn't discuss is to have a universal order, so that we can raise our children, so that they will be able to
Thank you,
successful
sis.
and move in the world and be successful, and not be led and driven by their desires, by their desires. But here we have a young man, Lil Nas X. I have nothing personal against the brother, but I'm always gonna have something personal against people that have issue against our children. Yes, I will. I don't care if they're LBGT, if they're black, if they're white, if they're green, if they're red, if they're yellow. So he don't get a pass because he's LGBTQ. To me, he don't get a pass. Maybe LGBTQ.
Oh my God, guys, hold on.
Let's see if they'll give him a pass for saying what he said about our children. But anyway, I found this video, man, it was very disturbing about how what it shows, not just him, but it shows people that follow him, the what they think about our children, particularly in our community. But let's just see what he says. This is him on the Breakfast Club, and he's going to say, you know, what he feels about your and my children. All right, let's get it rolling.
I'm not quite sure why my monitor's acting up, but let it keep playing.
Like, you have a responsibility because kids are watching. You hear that? Cardi B had that same problem.
Sorry.
And Nicki had that same problem. Do you feel that same way? Like, I don't know, kids. I feel like
I think that, hold on, guys. There we go. For whatever reason, things just kind of jumped all wonky on me. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to back it up just a little bit, but I had a behind the scenes funky look and I couldn't take it. I wanted to see you guys. I need to know what you're. Oh my God! The internet troll themselves has landed over here. Snuggles, if you've been in my chat before, I promise you I have never seen it. Welcome, Snuggles. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. I bet you $1 to a donut, you won't pop up. If you show up, avatar, cam up, Snuggles, I will take this live stream and I don't know what I'll do. We'll figure it out. That would be so funny to me. Okay, sorry. I think you should let people be led by their desires. I think they should let people do exactly what they want to do so they can get the results that comes from what they want to do. Okay? That's the perspective. I'd call it chaos. Use the perspective. Here we go.
Do you feel the pressure of, I see it all the time, parents be like, you have a responsibility because kids are watching. You hear that? Cardi B had that same problem, and Nicki had that same problem. Do you feel that same way? Like,
I don't know. Kids. I feel like I used to, but now it's just like, so, like fuck your kids.
So that wasn't me. I didn't doctor this tape.
Let's go back. Make sure we get that one clear. Slow it down for you just a little bit. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. This is the man that was dancing and singing in your elementary schools. Now all of a sudden, guys, I would suggest from here forward, if you think it's a comment that I should comment on or a post or something I should say or answer, please make sure that you leave a, the little things at the top of, post at the top of the chat, guys, so I know. An emoji for a question mark and an emoji for notes. So I know a comment, so I know that you have something you want me to say. Thank you.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like I used to, but now it's just like, so, like fuck your kids.
You heard that? One more time. Normal speed. I know, y'all. I know. I just want to make sure y'all got it. impressed upon you, because when I give you this call to action, as Miss B Finesse likes, I want to make sure you take it, you clip it, you put it up there, and you push the hell out of it. You can tell them this mother sent them.
Because kids are watching. You hear that? Cardi B had that same problem, and Nicki had that same problem. Do you feel that same way? Like,
I
raise
don't
your own
really.
kids.
I feel like I used to, but now it's just so, like, fuck your kids.
So
Cancel Lil Nas X. This is the man that's out there singing and dancing in your elementary schools, telling your kids how to be whatever, walking around now with a fake pregnancy going on. F your kids. This is the example of black gayness. Hey, I know plenty of you. I know plenty of black gay Americans, and this is not your stilo. You had better stand up for what actually is your image, because he is not representing you today. He is not representing black men, black boys, black family, black anything. He's here for himself and the bag, and whatever he has to do to get it. You can go check out Kwame Brown's discussions about what he used to be like as a little boy when he met him. I'll let y'all go down that rabbit hole. I'm not interested. I wasn't interested in bringing the black man down. But seriously, F them kids after they got you this platform. Show your kids. This is the one time I'm going to tell you to take F you directly to your children. This is what you listen to. This is what he thinks of you. Have them share it with their peers. F Lil Nas X. It's time for somebody to say, just because you got money and a bag does not mean you get to act this way. You had better get you some doggone common sense and respect in this game, because somebody is going to make you at some point. Lil Nas X is no different than these women out here running their mouths all the time, not thinking about the doggone consequences because they've not had any. This young gentleman is now a part of a protected class. So if you were to run up on him and dot him in his eye for what's coming out of his mouth when it comes to our children, you'd be wrong. You'd go to jail, even though he's threatening our kids with everything that he does. So, take this video, take his words, start putting it out there. I don't care what you call it, Moral Money Monday, Kiss My Ass Sunday. I don't care. But you had better start standing up for what it is that you believe and what you want your children to know and understand. You do not support anybody who would turn around and when you're not looking, say F you. Full stop. Gay, straight, in between. You do not support anybody who would stab you in the back for $1. Give them something to stand on. Stand on that. So sick and tired of these. Forgive me. Woosah. I needed to just. Sorry, y'all. I don't understand it. In what world? That's the equivalent of me being up here and looking into the screen and telling any one of you citizens you ain't work. Man, I can't even let it come out my mouth. It's just so inappropriate. It's disgusting. Okay. I was going to start in a different place. So let me go back in our timeline, in our playlist here to the other things that I was talking about. But yeah, I need you all to get together, stand on your moral money. Somebody give me a hashtag that I can start. What can we start? I don't know. We got to come up with a hashtag to make it work. But we need something because I'm about sick and tired of this nonsense. We need to start fighting back from the bottom up, come together as a group, get together and have conversations about it. And while I'm thinking about it, speaking of a group, many of you all who are in here are content creators who are all positive, like-minded, and are looking for a community to grow together. I would like for us to have that community without having to spend money. I'm one of those folks that call us poor righteous teachers back in the 90s. If I have knowledge and information and I can give it to you, I can give it to you. If you can use it, use it. If you feel like you want to support me, great. If it gets you somewhere, great. Maybe just say my name every now and then. I can deal with that. But at the end of the day, I want us all to come together. When I do this, when I look at your content, I will take it. And if it's positive stuff, I'll put it back out through my Facebook groups. If you'll go look, and on Twitter, you can see it there. So guys, please. Hey, in the X ain't bad. Anybody else? I like that one. Miss B Finesse, I think that might be the hashtag we go with. If anybody else doesn't have one, we got 30 seconds. If I can get a hashtag in 30 seconds other than how about X Nas X? I think that's it. You guys think that'll work? Let's put it up here. Whoops. X Lil Nas X, excuse me. Hashtag X Lil Nas X. Make sure you use the caps, guys, only because that way if someone's using a screen reader, it'll catch it and it'll say the word right. Correctly, excuse me. You too young to know about that old school hip hop. That's a mouthful. That's it, you guys. I'm here for it. I'll even back it up and I'll put my face right here in front of it.
How your mind gone?
X Lil Nas X. As long as you out here talking about after kids, after whatever you using my children in order to make your dollar in your bag, it's time for y'all to cancel Lil Nas X. Hashtag X Lil Nas X. From one mother to the entire Black community, it's time for y'all to stand up for something and stand up for your children. Stand up for little Black boys and girls who are looking at this ridiculousness and thinking that this is the way to behave. Stand up for young children who don't know any better, who saw him in elementary school talking about singing and dancing to Old Town Road, and now he is talking about F your kids. Get it together. You better stand on something, and right now it's time for you to stand up for your children. You can have a choice. All I ask is that you stand out there and you do something. X Lil Nas X, only because that's his whole name, X Nas X. I just want him gone. Either gone or remorseful and repentant. And I don't mean in Christ. I just mean you had better be able to get yourself together and apologize to these children you've been using all this time to be able to make your money when you don't really give a damn about them. Everybody's talking about you're a representation of what it is to be Black and gay in America. No, you're not. You're a representation of what it is to be Black and greedy. Full stop. Which brings me to these greedy individuals.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Onyx Reports Black Masculine.
Guys, please make sure you go over and check out Dr. Tia Johnson's channel. Not only am I subscribed, but I am a member of his channel. I'm only a member of 2. His and the lead attorneys. I would be a member of 3, but Blind Guy, his wife, their life don't have memberships, or at least I didn't see them. Excuse me. But he has a fantastic channel, especially if you are a Black man or a mother of Black men, or you want to understand Black men. It's not hard. You could listen, pay attention, or listen to him and pay attention. Either way, same thing. But go over, check out his channel. Excuse me. Make sure that you check out the Onyx reports. That's where I am looking at. That's where I get these particular ones from. And we talked about this in another stream. I copied that. I posted it thanks to Emerged, who left her homework in the video that it was under. But the he does a series called Murdering Mothers, basically, and I did a reaction to that. But then I saw this and it hit close to home to me because, as some of you know, my cousin was deleted during a traffic stop in Memphis, Tennessee. Guys, by the way, we don't use the K word over here. We use deleted. And in any of its forms, we attempt to use deleted or deletion. Okay. We're going to start to build ourselves a little bit of terminology. Make sure you're taking notes because it's going to be in the trivia and the homework. I know, right? We're going to change the narrative. We have to build a language. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This journey is just starting, so get ready. You all help me build this community. As I told Ellie in Miss B Finesse's stream, she may have missed something the other day. You know, we're all a part of the community. Over there on Miss B Finesse's channel, I am one of the fam members. I am not JP, runner of my own channel. I am one of the members of the family over there. And over there, I move like a family member. You guys move like citizens over here. I ask you to be citizens who are respectful when you go over there. And maybe become a family member if it moves you. That's all I can ask. Be the peace that we want to see in the world. It starts with us, even in the tiny spaces, the chat room. And that is the practice of murdering your fat chick. That is the practice of murdering your mindset. That is the practice of finessing your way up. That is the practice of getting to a vivid life. We have to work at it. We have to start with us. We have to look at ourselves. And before I forget, because y'all know how my brain can be slippery sometimes, let's talk about the homework. Next month is Disability Awareness Month. And what I want for you guys to do this month for your homework is to be more aware. It's called introspection, but we're going to call it awareness in this case. What I want you to do, and I'm going to type it down here, okay? Homework. I want you to find something in another person in your space. Oh, this is this way. Find something in another person that you dislike. Then seek it out in yourself and root it out. That's the homework. All right. I'll continue to show up and give you all great content, but this month, that's the homework. Today is September 18th, 2021. What do I say? It takes 21 days to make something a habit, but we're going to use nice round numbers. 30 days. 30 days from today, and we'll check in on my birthday. 30 days from today, I would like for you to take the time to be aware and introspective by doing the homework. Find something in another person that you dislike, then seek it out in yourself and root it out. And the tools that you need, that's compassion, grace, those things, that's going to be the work. But that's the assignment. Okay? Let's see if there's anything in the comments, and then we're going to get back to Dr. Johnson's page. Exactly. And Trash Can Waves, it started with Cameron and that doggone pink fluffy fur coat. That was when I stopped listening to rap music. Right then, my house became daycare songs and R&B. Not saying that R&B was a whole lot better, neo soul either, but it was better than what they were selling. But they're trying to push on my children. Lil Nas X shouldn't be out here saying he's a representation of anything other than himself. And unfortunately, that's how he got up in the game. he used his own queerness to come up in the game, to be accepted in elementary schools with our children. And now as they grow, they're confused and he's out here ignoring them, acting as if they no longer matter when he used them to get there. So I got a problem with Lil Nas X. It's a doggone shame. All right, back into this. So, like I said, this one hit closer to home for me because, well, like I said, there was a deletion in my family while police officers were present.
And this news for the it's not groundbreaking. They're really not showing a lot of the internal. There's not a lot of transparency in my assessment. It really is. But just some of the general things, you know. So let's look at a little bit of what they're talking about here, right? So they begin. Now this you can find on their website. Oh man, I misplaced it. There it is. BlackLivesMatter.com, and then there's a link for the 2020 Impact Report. I will try to remember to put those links in the description. If I don't, remind me. It'll take me half a second to do, and I'll make sure that they're in there for you. You just have to scroll down a little bit under the show description, and that's usually where I'll put the source links for what I'm talking about. Right? But anyway, one of the first things they put up here is their by the numbers chart, right? And so in it, they say they've raised $90 million in 2020. Average donation is about $30.64. More than 10% of donations were recurring. The breakdown, $8.4 million in operating expenses, $21.7 million in grants dispersed to more than 33 organizations, 23% of which
Okay, so a third of the $90 million is accounted for. Where'd the rest go? And while we're talking about it, why does it connect to Lil Nas X? Because here's what they did. Black Lives Matter came in under, black men's lives. When it comes to 2020, and Dr. Tia San Johnson will talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it from personal experience. They came in under the guise of black men's lives mattering, right? It was the Ferguson time frame. It was the, all of those things, the Trayvon Martin stuff. That Black Lives Matter came in under the guise of our men are being murdered unfairly, unjustly, inequitably compared to our numbers in society, right? Where our men are being killed at a disproportionate rate. Okay, that was how they got you in the door. And then they used the George Floyd incident to get as much growth and impact. A large portion of that $90 million in 2020 came at the expense of George Floyd, right? Came at the expense of that man's life. After he lost his life and all of those things took place, that's what happened. Excuse me. So this idea, that this little boy represents us. No. And we need to address that. He represents the bag. That's what he came here for. That's what he got. BLM represents the bag. These ladies went out and bought damn houses. Do you hear me? They bought a house worth more than what I don't know. Give me a moment because I'm upset. I'm angry and trying not to cry. It's still personal. It still hits home. There's a lot of things that I can't fix. I'm never going to be able to fix the disproportionate murder rate, or deletion rate when it comes to that scenario. But there are things that can be done, guys. And to that end, I'm going to share over on the Buy Me a Coffee. I did put this up there. I meant to put it into the description, but I was behind this morning, like I said. If you go to Buy Me a Coffee and you go to my posts, There is a post there that says do different. I posted it this morning so that I'd be able to put it over here. But the first part of the post says, the police deleted Mario. Nothing after that's a blur. Each disgusting step is glaringly clear as we sit here. That was 2 years later, so 2020. Watching the police and the TBI speak to the news and each other and treat the family as if we didn't exist plays on the loop repeatedly. So these are just my notes at the time I wrote it. But down here, as I say here, we do not know how to stop the fatal interactions between police and young Black men. But we do not have to tolerate the after-death smear campaigns and cover-ups, guys. This is the action. This is the work. We can set standards. Immediate termination of the officers. That might be a little drastic, but you understand what I'm saying. No statements until the family is notified. No statements for 24 hours. No updates until you brief the family. You guys, I'm speaking from experience. These are things that happen to our family. Before we even knew for sure that it was DeMario who had been deleted, it was all over the news, including his criminal history and background. You couldn't even let the man die in peace. You had to murder his name. Several of you have said to me, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But what about his mother? His brother? His one-day-old son? They may be collateral damage because of his choices, but what we do and allow to be done to his name afterwards is something different. If you can't drop the name of Jane Doe Jr., who's been assaulted, why should you be able to drag through the mud the name of a young Black man after he's no longer here to defend himself? Why should you be allowed to taint the family and the jury and anybody else around? He can't tell his story. He can't defend himself. No matter what any of us says, we don't know the answers. There are things to be done. There is different to do. There is a narrative to create a change that needs to happen, and we can do it. Stop looking for damn leaders and start doing the work. I'm not a damn rocket scientist. I don't know anything about writing law. It may not ever make it off the pages of this damn buy me a coffee. But make some effort. Do something. Stop just pointing out what everybody else isn't doing, how bad people are. Get up and do something. Build your community. Lead where you are in your soft spaces. Because if you keep looking for leaders, you're going to get Umar Johnsons and Lil Nas X's and Black Lives Matter. And our children's names slaughtered in the street over and over and over again as if they don't matter. It's up to us. And I'm speaking to every damn Black mother out there. You don't have an excuse. You chose to make that baby. They did not ask to be here. You owe them. We each got a clean palate the day that they were born. I crafted art. You handed in molded shit. I'm not willing to accept these little terrorists out here in the community. I will figure out how to help them become better people, but I will hold you responsible.
As mothers and fathers, I don't care what it was, you still have a duty to your children to pour into them the best that it is, to be better. You have to practice the work every day of putting them over you. It's a sacrifice you made when you decided to lay down with whomever it was and not make sure you didn't make them. You had choices and opportunities, and now you're mad that Texas is taking them away from you because you bothered not to use them. Or if you did, you used them like the only form of birth control that existed. There's no excuse. There's a time for both. There's a time for both. You have to be responsible for the choices that you make as an individual and the community at large. So if I put all of this out here into my community, into the citizens that are here who speak with me on a regular basis, and I don't hold them accountable and I don't see anything from them, then I haven't done my part either. If I'm out here just worrying about the follower count and not the message, that's why you're citizens. You're not subscribers. You're not followers. I never want to forget that you're actual human beings. You're just like me. The same way that you all cannot see my hurts and pains, I can't see yours. So I move under the assumption that you too have been injured in this life. How can I meet you where you are and do different so that we can do better? We're going to do better together, right? It's a village. We're building communities. We can stop this. Anyway, I need to pull up one of the videos that I popped up earlier this morning. So we're going to take a brief intermission, guys. Make sure you take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll check this one out one more time. I'll be back. So, guys, I recently uploaded this video and I want you to see it. Thank you to Emerged. I forget your whole name, or I would say it in the chat. But thank you for this suggestion. Let's see what's in the comments. Hey, Aquamirrors, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. How's your spirit? Leave me a theme song. They do not trash can waste. Our people don't believe in taking responsibility because it starts with accountability. You have to be accountable to the things that you have done and the mess that you created in your own life, and no one wants to do that. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. I think there's only maybe one more video in the playlist that I wanted to share with you guys today. And I've already shared the homework. So let's just check this one out. Like I said, this is my reaction to the Mothers Who Murder section, but specifically just killing the names of our young boys. Dr. Tia Johnson says a lot better than I do. And so I'm just going to put him up here in the beginning. Let me know if this sounds okay, guys.
Here we go. This is Caden Ingram.
I'm going to have to edit my volume in there.
Now, the weird part about this is
Turn it up a little, guys.
I don't know why they choose which pictures they choose. I'm tempted to say that the pictures they tend to use, especially for boys, are generally not photos that elicit empathy. That's my suspicion. I don't think they elicit empathy.
It's a choice.
Let's look at another one.
The same way that I get to choose what I put on my damn thumbnail to get you all to come out and watch this live stream, they choose what images they use of our boys. They choose what words they put out there. It's purposeful. Every chance that they get, as long as they control the narrative, they're going to make sure that you don't feel any empathy, sympathy, remorse, pain for the loss of another young black male until they have stomped our men into submission. And even then, just to make sure it does not rear its ugly head, they'll begin to do it to our women. So if you're not ready, you better get on board.
It's another. Now let's just take a moment. Look at that picture right there, right? That's a picture of the little boy who was killed because he didn't give his mother, or she claims he didn't give her an SD card. He says he never had. Look at that.
Let's just talk about it one more time, guys, in case you don't know what it is that I'm referencing in this video. Dr. Tia Johnson does a series on mothers who have been killing their sons, their children of late, and this mother, especially young black boys, she shot her 12-year-old son twice over a SD card, over a damn SD card. I said in my response then, and I'll say it again now, Dr. Tia Johnson gives way more grace than I do. This is not anything to do with her having had a mental health issue or break. You have to be some type of evil or wrong in the first place to be able to consider shooting your child, walking away, answering the phone, come back, asking for a damn SD card, and then shooting them again. That ain't mental illness. Spiritual illness. Just
That picture versus that picture.
why wouldn't you choose the school picture? Why?
And the previous one is the one I'm finding more often.
Why wouldn't you choose to show this baby happy? Look at him. Even in our loss, at our lowest moment, when you're already consuming our pain, you can't give us grace in death. You cannot give our sons. You can't give mothers the peace of knowing that even though you took them for no reason, or fathers in this case, this boy had a father. Why didn't she just give him to him? Because we've been poisoned against them. We've been poisoned against them and told that we should compete with them. So, you guys, I need you to stand up for your babies' voices. I need you to stand up for your sons. I need you to stand up for black men. I need you to go out there and say something, do something, make it clear that this is not okay. You cannot use us for the bag, Black Lives Matter. You cannot use us for the bag, Lil Nas X, and then leave us out here. It's not okay. You cannot allow them to slaughter these boys' names and faces. You can do a better job of representing us so that we are treated better in this life. It starts with us changing the narrative. It starts with us making sure that we are seen better, that our children are seen better and treated better. It starts with us. Quit looking for damn leaders and become one in your community. Let's get back to the playlist. Oh, we're going to do this one. And you know what? I'm not. I would rather talk to this young man in private first. But I will say this. Don't be out here doxing people on the internet. I don't give a damn why. Don't be putting people's name out here on the internet. Keep your personal life and drama out of the internet. I don't care if you are red pill, angry pill, puncher in the face. Stop it. That's something you can root out of yourself in the meantime if you can't think of nothing else. Now, y'all, this one. Between that one with Rush Rivers talking to the divorce moms and telling them to get over it, and this third from the lead attorney. I'll be quiet. All right, Trash Can Waves. You gonna sing the whole song down there until I play it? Is that what it is? I'm not. Good morning, Dominde. So glad to see you. I think this is the first time being here. I appreciate you. Feel free to leave me a theme song if you don't know what that is. Just a song that moves your spirit and helps you get through the day. What helps you to remind you to stay focused and positive in this life. That's what we're looking for. I appreciate it, though, Trash Can Waves. You can sing to me anytime, fella. Don't you worry. That's Guys, we're at the 1.5 hour mark. You know me. I do my best to go to 2 o'clock, but I'm disabled, and sometimes I don't feel much. I'm 2 hours, but sometimes I don't quite make it. Today I'm doing okay. So we're gonna do this, do a couple more theme songs. I might medicate a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. I dropped a link in the comments. If anybody would like to come up, share your story, let's talk about it. Help me figure out how we can move forward. There's the homework. Find something in another person that you dislike, then seek it out in yourself and root it out. If you can do the homework, we got a chance. Once again, I want to say thank you to Shalea for becoming a member over on Buy Me a Coffee. You guys can go over to Buy Me a Coffee. Check out the article, the piece that I have written over there. I'll be dropping whatever creative writing I have on Buy Me a Coffee. And then, notes and things of that nature on the Facebook. Make sure you check out the Facebook page as well, guys. I'm going to drop those links. But we're going to start this lead attorney video. So you guys, y'all get ready because I don't know. Y'all might be ready to put me out of the struggle stream after this one. I knew I had to save it for last so that I could at least see you all smiles and giggles in chat. One more or one last time, maybe. I'm going to do some work behind the scenes and let this one play for a minute.
Why are you taking responsibility for the decisions that you made? You thought this man was a good husband. You thought this man was a good father. That's why you chose a child with him. You chose to have a child with him. You want him to be a father? Let him be a father. He doesn't want you anymore. Fine. That doesn't mean that he doesn't want his child.
You don't have to answer that question. I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth.
And let's talk about this. Why are we not talking about the well-being of the children? If the man was cheating and caused a divorce, is he the best role model? Should he have 50-50 custody? Guys, this comment right here, this comment right here shows you. It shows you how people don't understand the system. And I see it from the other side. What did she say? Wait, let's talk. Let's break this down. We got to break this one down. What is Indigo? And this is respectful. Indigo Moon, I'm not downing you. You're asking a legitimate question. The reason that it's so impactful is because I'm processing your question over 20 years of experience. And I'm seeing so much in your question. But I appreciate you asking it. But let's break it down. She says, let's talk. Why isn't anybody talking about the welfare of the children? What did she say that goes to the welfare of the children? That's the point, right? The point is the well-being of the children. So let's talk about the well-being of the children. You have a man who is cheating. I have a question. If a man cheats on you as the mother, what is is that relevant at all to the well-being of of the children? Is it possible that he cheats on you, but he loves his son? Is it possible that he cheats on you, but will take excellent care of his son? Why do you think at all that his feelings towards you reflect in any way towards his son? You want to link it together. You and his son are two different people. Maybe he doesn't like you anymore. That has nothing to do with his son. Absolutely nothing. We're talking about two different things. I see this all the time in reverse. Men come into my office and they tell me that their wives are cheating, so they want custody. The argument gets zero traction. Why? What does the judge always say? A judge always says there's a difference between being a mother and being a wife. You can be a bad wife, but still be a great mother.
True. You can be a bad wife and a fantastic mother. You can be a bad husband and be a bad father. In my eyes, that's what I saw. And so that was why I left. And that is what I explained in over time. But understand, I never once, ever allowed my children to see their father in anything but a positive light. I probably to my detriment. I've said this before and I will say it again. I oversold the story. That was my error. And the reason that I say that is because I told you I wasn't going to embarrass this man in front of anyone, right? I wouldn't do certain things. I wasn't going to be disrespectful outside of the home, and inside of the home, I wasn't going to be disrespectful because our children were present and they were watching. They needed to see a certain thing. But this is why I do not believe that you can just stay married for the sake of the kids. If they see unhealthy marriages, I am going to play that other video. If they see unhealthy relationships, if they see that you're not happy and you're just doing it for them, they feel that too and they understand that as well. So I thought it was in the best interest for us to separate. But I moved different. In 2010, I decided to go to culinary school. We lived in one part of North Carolina, and I moved to Central North Carolina to go to school. And I left my sons in the custody of their father. They came to visit me on weekends and holidays during the time that I was in school until about halfway through when they expressed a desire for change. But I left them with their father. Right? Why should I have a problem with that? Why should it even be a concern of mine? People were like, what you mean you're going to leave them with their daddy? You're not worried about, why would I be worried? I spent the first 12, 13 years of their lives in total at home with them, pouring into them what it was to be a foundational mother. He showed them what it was to be a father who got up and went to work every day and provided for his family. Why wouldn't I leave them with him and be okay with that? And show them that no matter at what age you are, because I was like 34, 32, I don't know, somewhere in there. Y'all do the math. 2011 minus 1975, whatever that is, that's how old I was. Okay. But anyway, do the math, right? So this idea that he's their father. And you have to allow him to make mistakes. He did some things that I would have never done. Some things we had to talk about. Some things that we had to have like a kind of a come to Jesus moment on. You know, that's my job as mother, right? As lioness, goddess. I do not allow you to injure my children, right? That's my job. But there's no reason for, I went out to culinary school. They came and visited me on weekends and holidays. He came too. We did events together. We had family game nights. We culinary school, we had to do gingerbread cookies and things like that for the holidays. They came. He participated. We co-parented. And during that time, while I was in school and he was taking care of the kids, I did not ask for child support. When I had extra money, I gave it to him. He had the little Hoovers at the house sucking up everything in the refrigerator and the cabinets. He had to figure out how to feed them all the time. He had all of the responsibilities. That's what it should be like. That's what it is when you work together, despite the fact the relationship didn't work out. I don't need to go through the rest of the TLA video, y'all. Y'all already know me. Citizens who've been here for a while. Deminde, this may be your first time, but you'll come to understand. I try to be even keeled. That's what Libras do. I'm somewhat too rational for a woman if you ask some of the folks out there in the world. I use logic. I want you to know and understand your emotions so that you can put it in its proper place. When all else fails, though, and your emotions are haywire and you don't have anything else, you can't hang on, you got to have a foundation from which you move. I do my best to give you that too. And the Tools to Murdering Your Fat Chick. And that's the name of the book. How I Murdered a Fat Chick. And so far, we're up to the point where we start to talk about the practice of murder. You can't kill somebody without practicing it. I know we talked about discipline last time. That's the discipline of your mind. But you have to actually go out and do the work. You have to go out and do this work of love. You have to go out and do this work of being a better person. You have to go out and do the work of being compassionate, of sacrificing and suffering. You may get sick and tired of seeing that other person's face after you decided not to be in a relationship with them. But you owe your children more than that. And we women have to stop getting in the way of that. Good, Deminde. And, Libra season. Hey. Right? We have to stop getting in the way of fathers and their children. All these women out here talking about they don't want no man that's got kids, but then they got 12 kids. Sit down and be quiet somewhere. And even if you don't have children, if you over the age of 25 and you still out here, ain't nobody wiped you up yet, and you want somebody, you might want to work on you. Come see me. By Monday, I'll have consultations on the website. You can stop on over and buy me a coffee. We'll set up a consultation. I will put up a special one for anti-thoughtification. It's going to get you a $5 discount. De-thoughtification. Trash can waves, that's the one that you're going to want to click on too, brother. Just so you know. After we get you there, honey, I might give you a full reimbursement of your funds. But just saying, it's time to start doing the work. If you want a better outcome, you got to do different. Sometimes you have to. That's the better way to go. It's just pretend as if they don't exist. However, if you're raising children, you can't do that. If you're raising children with that person, then you got to go the long haul. I'll tell you one mistake that I have made, or I recently came to the understanding of. I had been telling people that, it ends at 18. It doesn't. It never ends, guys. Your connection to that other parent lasts as long as you are alive or that child is. Because you want to know when they don't have you, they do have that other person. They do have that other parent. That's the important thing. And if you have been pouring poison into your child their entire life about how the other parent is a piece of snodgrass, then, well, it's highly unlikely that they're going to go and depend on snodgrass when things get hard. So I really want you to consider what it is that you're pouring into your children, no matter who you are, no matter your reason. And I really wasn't going to play this. Daryl, this is not a dig at you, sir. If you are out there now and you can hear me, first of all, I appreciate you posting the full section of you coming up over here. I really thank you for that, because I know that your audience probably isn't my audience, but you put me in front of them, and I appreciate that. That says a lot about the caliber of young man that you are. So please do not take this slap on the hands as anything more than a matriarch's love. Okay? Please. Them red pill folks can be really, really hard, and I'm not looking for that. My smoke is for a whole lot bigger folks than you or I. Okay, but I just want you to just keep in mind how you talk about the other parent involved in your child's life. Okay, and I'm not gonna play it because it's also not fair to those young ladies. What I will say though is, just speak in generals. My ex, the chicks. You can call them 304s. I won't be mad at you for that. But don't put their names out there and don't talk about the children in that way. It's permanent, baby. It's the internet. That's all. That's all. So, guys, I am going to drop the link. You guys drop me some theme songs. Demende, I'm going to go back up and get yours. I would love to hear from you guys, especially you fellas. Tell me, am I wrong? Did I get it right? Am I missing something? What can we do? There's got to be some solutions. Am I wrong about the BL? I know I'm not wrong about the BLM thing, but do I need to get out of my emotions at this point, guys? I'm willing to accept that things aren't going to change if they're really not going to change. But have we done enough to see if they'll change? Have we done the right things? Have we done different? Are we out of the streets and are we into the courtrooms and the boardrooms and the offices? That's my thing. So anyways, guys, dang it. I had the doggone song and then I lost it. We're going to make it. Okay. So I dropped the link, guys. If you guys want to come up and chat, feel free to hit the link. If you don't want to come up and chat, drop me a couple of theme songs and I'm going to do some housekeeping while we get out of here. All right. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who became a new member. Guys, if you didn't see your name in the new member graphics yesterday, because I didn't put one up today, there wasn't one that I saw. There's a reason. If you're not sharing who you subscribe to, I can't see it either. So I cannot say thank you for becoming a citizen. Hey, bro Clarence, how are you? So glad to see you in the stream today. How's your spirit? Feel free to come up. I dropped the link. I'll drop it again because it might be above you. And then we're going to play. Guys, I did it again. We'll do it this way. Jada Kiss. We're going to make it. See, I just got to do it the right way. Ta-da! I'm going to turn it down.
Fuck the frail shit. Cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they
Wait, Demende, that is perfect. I don't think you've been here that long, but let's just talk about it. Oh, don't worry about it, bro Clarence. I'm going to get out of here shortly anyway. Leave me a theme song and that'll be okay. But Demende, and I hope that I'm saying your name right. If I'm saying it wrong, please put it in the chat properly. Having said that, I love how the opening is F the frail-ish. or the frail snodgrass, right? Here's why. Tunde, I live with a chronic condition called fibromyalgia. It's all over body pain. And one of the side effects of the fibromyalgia is that I'm pretty damn frail. If you hit me, let me put it a different way. If I were to stub my toe on something, that pain resonates through my entire body, and it will cause a pain that lasts anywhere from an hour to a couple of days, depending on what else is already going on inside of my body. So, for that to be your theme song, of course, I played the explicit version. We're grown ups over here. I asked that you guys tip the DJ from time to time because I do play the explicit version, and because I play, well, I don't mind. Because monetization is not going to happen for me for a long time. So it's one of those things where I play your theme songs. This is a citizens channel. It's not just mine. I want to make sure that you guys get, a chance to enjoy yourselves and the love and support from one another. So I ask that you tip the DJ, leave the money on the nightstand, go over to buy me a coffee, something along those lines. But yeah, I play the music as I find it. And because I'm doing it on the fly, sometimes I just find the explicit version, or I could have dropped down and found the not explicit, huh? But I don't want to. I like that one. I want to put it on a t-shirt. I want to F the frail-ish. And somehow fibromyalgia should be linked in there. If we can put that on a t-shirt, we were talking about t-shirts earlier. That'd be a fantastic t-shirt. I had another theory thing that I wanted to do called F Fatigue Fridays, where Friday nights I just got together with a bunch of disabled folks. We smoked weed and talked about the fact that, being exhausted from being disabled on a Friday night doesn't mean we don't want to party on a Friday night like everybody else. We just had to do it different. So anyway, anyone else have a theme song for me? I'm with you on that one, Unique View. There's just a much better way to go about doing things. I do agree with you, Frank. There is a such thing as too much logic, which is why, as a not ENTJ, I am able to move on logic more than I am emotion. I'm not going to let you have it. I mean, I'll let you have it, but I'm telling you, it's not. This is the direct result of being a mother. And yes, Unique View, we're going to play that one for sure. Uh-oh, we got somebody in the back. Let's see if we can bring her up. Yeah, we'll do that one too. We'll do that one. And then we're going to bring up. She stole my thunder. You there?
Yes, I hear you. Do you hear me?
I do hear you. How's your spirit, gorgeous?
Excellent. Better, better. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm doing all right. Trying to maintain. You know how it is. Get
I hear you.
irritated
I
looking
hear
at
you.
these
Good
videos.
morning to every. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's a lot to digest. Good morning, everybody in the chat, especially you, Trash Can. I know I'm on your butt sometimes, but it's out of love. I always tease my older brother, so I have to tease you because I look at you as my older brother. So, you tease the ones you love.
Exactly. That's family. That's what we are over here. We just happen to call it citizenship. So, what's
Exactly,
on your
exactly.
mind
So I
this
just want to
morning?
say hi and all that. Oh,
Oh,
nothing much,
thank
nothing
you.
much. Just want to say hi to everybody and, take an opportunity to wish you the best of days and everything. And I'm always glad to hear your conversations. I always look forward when I see that you're going to post a live stream or a video. And, you are an inspiration to me. I have been taking over the past 2, 3 weeks a lot of what you say to heart and trying to reflect. And I'm glad about the homework. It's definitely something that I will be working on personally.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try to make sure that I do that. I do it in my own life. I think that it helps me. It should be able to help other people. So that's what I try to go with. So I appreciate that sentiment. I really do. So are you gonna
Yeah,
explain
yeah,
how
for
she
sure. So
stole
have a
your
great day,
thunder or no?
everybody. I'll be,
Nope.
yep.
All right. You have a good
Not
one.
quite yet. Not ready for that yet. Yeah, you too. Bye, guys. See you in the chat.
Bye. She won't give in and let me know. She says that it's me and I did something and I kind of know, but I want her to say it. So I just gonna keep prodding, kind of like you, Unique View. I'm gonna keep poking and prodding at you until I can get some more content. I'm coming over there. I'm just gonna start stream watching it like I just did today. I'm just gonna throw yours up there inside of my videos too, since you won't give me anything to watch. All right, guys. So next up on the theme songs is not that. How did we get there? This is not in my queue. Guys, I went and did all of this and set up a whole little queue thingy. Why? Oh, that's just terrible. We're not doing that. So we're going to go back. I'm going to play this one for now. Hey, Aquamira, I'm going to bring you up in just a second.
I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. King of my jungle, just a gangster, stalking, living life like a firecracker, quick as my fuse. Then dead as a death, back the colors I choose, red or blue, cause of blood, it just don't matter.
I remember this song. I remember how old I was.
Just multiply colors.
Fight the Power is Public Enemy. I don't remember it being Boogie Down Productions.
Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight.
Thanks, bro Clarence. If I'm still here, you're welcome to come up. Aquamir, you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. I can be
Listen
heard.
to that voice. My goodness.
Okay, I guess so.
Down here. Let me get that all the way down.
Came up just to speak peace unto you. I
I
appreciate your strength. I appreciate your perspective. And I just want to speak peace unto you. I came in on the part where you were saying when a person goes live, you don't know their struggle and you don't know the people in the chat. Everybody's going through something. And that kind of hit me. And I felt your energy. So I just wanted to come up. Salute to everyone in the chat, but I speak peace unto you and your work. It is a great work.
I appreciate that. Peace and blessings to you
I
as well.
appreciate you.
You have a blessed one. Thank you.
You too.
Do you want to stay up?
No, I don't have much. I'm kind of in a healing phase myself.
Understood.
So, but I had to be obedient and come up and say that to you.
I appreciate that. If the universe mutes you, I'm more than willing to take it. You have a blessed day.
You too. Much love.
Keep your spirit up. Look at this one. What is that? What is that, Snuggles? All right, back to the theme songs. Where were we? Thank you guys so much for the love. Aquamir, I appreciate that. I hope that your spirit finds the peace and healing that you're looking for. It's a journey, always a journey. We get it right sometimes, most times. Joiner Lucas. And you say I should watch the video, Trash Can Waves? Okay, we'll play the video. I'm going to do a couple other things really quick. Oh, I love this song. I mean, I saw this somewhere else, and I appreciated it. There's some things that we need to start to think about now. There's also some representation I didn't really care for. You know how I feel about the word in the first place. So anyway.
Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga.
Quit lying to me.
Mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react. Wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black. Who pound that then? Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut.
We love Snuggles over here. Snuggles showed up in the chat for the first time.
Government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road because you ain't got no fucking goals.
You know what, guys? I think I might let this one play us out. You guys keep your spirit up. Don't forget to tip the DJ. Make sure you join and subscribe. Join the Facebook group. Let's have a discussion. Any questions or comments that I didn't answer over here, make sure you leave them over there.
My boy's been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think it's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einstein, study the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac, you a fucking god, oh my god. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music right in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen, and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race.
Thank you for that, bro, Clarence.
Blame it on white kids and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Watch your class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gonna show us some respect. You gonna stand for this country, nigga.
It needs a beat drop, by the way. I think that's why I can't seem to stop.
Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass. You ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that coat out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police and stop killing you fucks. What the fuck? I'm not.
Of course it would. You guys, we made it through almost 2 hours, though. So who's going to complain about the last couple of the minutes of the stream, right? Not me. I appreciate you guys showing up and showing out for your girl. Make sure you check me out over on Twitter. Bro Clarence, if you are on Facebook, please go up to the link and drop and join me over there. I'm going to drop this link for you. Oops, no, I'm not. That was almost dangerous.
Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different saying. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just because you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave. That shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
I appreciate that, bro, Clarence.
Trying to have faith, but I never felt all right. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job, and ain't nobody.
Thank you, Alchemir.
Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick. This is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes. When I ain't making no dough, you think you know everything, but you don't. You want to copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black.
Thank you, Portia Marie, for the $20 Cash App.
I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit, just the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken and no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step.
I don't know how to check anything else right now, guys.
No Kool-Aid, you don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and I was paid back for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I noticed a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died.
Demende, if you and Trash Can Ways want to come up and talk about it, I'm certainly willing to have that discussion.
Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Because even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like
exactly.
to get stopped by the cops, and I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine.
Understood, Trash Can Waves. It is Saturday. So, hey, bro, Clarence, I'm bringing you up just right now. Give me a sec. Hey, handsome, so glad to see you.
What's going on, JP? Can you hear me?
I can. You're on my live. I feel so special.
I'm honored. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. How's your spirit today?
It's good. It's good. I saw you last night. I saw what you did with the brother Daryl. I was watching that, and you had your work cut out for you with that, and L.A. Stewart. You had your work cut out for you with that one. I said, man, JP, if anybody can put them kind of guys together, it's you. But yeah, man.
You know, that's the thing, though. We've got to get into these spaces and start talking. The ones of us who never get to communicate with each other because we've got blinders on, being told the wrong things, or we just have been sold a bill of goods for so long we don't even know how to communicate with each other.
Yeah, and I think it's so much of us. We're so quick to, be violent to each other. We don't know how to, just disagree, but still have a brotherhood together. So yeah, I'm glad that at least all of us are trying to teach it. I'm trying to teach it. You trying to teach it. Maybe they can't get it from me. They'll get it from you. You got that mother thing coming at them. So maybe they're, you know what I'm saying? Because you put Mr. Stewart on ice. So he was like, he behaved himself. But what he wanted to do is he wanted to go in, but he was like, I better not get JP.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We all have to understand we don't get to move in the spaces we want to anywhere else because we're sitting in our homes on someone else's platform. We think that we can behave like we're at home. That's not it. If you want to behave like you're at home, start your own channel and behave that way. Then it's your business. You can do whatever you want to. No one can control you. But otherwise, there's ways that we have to move in the world and we have to set that up. That's my thing. But before we go any further, make sure that you shout out your channel. I'm talking about you all the time. You get over here and you talk about yourself for a minute.
Okay. Hey, I'm Brother Clarence from the Let's Talk the Better Black Life podcast. And what we do is try to talk about issues relating to black men in particular, black people, and people in general. But our focus is on black men in particular, and how we can help them be better men so that we can build better black families and we can go back and, fix our community. So, and from my perspective, it's going to start with the men and then the women will follow us. If we go right, the women will follow us. So that's why I beat on the black men so much. And that's why they don't want to come to my channel.
And that's why I go over to Bro Clarence's channel to be like, listen, get him a little bit of room. These women ain't no good either. She just trifling. Just trifling. But no, I really do appreciate you. And I just wanted to take a moment. I try to shout you out because I think that you have great content and a perspective that needs to be heard, especially now with so much that's going on in the conscious community, to have someone be able to speak to that niche in it with a true foundation, not just out there for the nonsense. I think it's important.
Yeah, I appreciate you, JP, because you always come over and support me. I know when I was doing that live and I got that one person there, I know who that is. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? But
anytime,
it's good. And sometimes on a live stream, like when you got guests, like what you and Snuggles, what you guys was doing to Anton, see that's good because
Mhm.
at me as a host, I can't really go at him, bam, 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 bam. He'll get scared and jump off. But if
Mhm.
my people that's in my chat are questioning him, now he's got to make a decision. Am I going to run or am I going to stay and deal with it? So I appreciate that you guys are in there and doing that. You know what I mean? Because and you don't have to apologize to me. I saw that you ain't got to apologize to me. Man. Go in on them. Go in on. We got to go in on them. I know. See you. I know. I got no worries of you going in. You're gonna go in. You're gonna be respectful, but you're gonna go in. So so I was like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be saying it nicely, but the knife is gonna go all the way in. So that's cool. That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna look at you and say, okay, well, what you got to say? This is what she said. You know what I mean? So you ain't never got to apologize for asking somebody something on my platform. If you asking them truth, and this is not for you. I know you would do that, but I'm saying anybody, you come on my platform and you want to ask somebody like Anton or whoever else comes on the panel, Brother Daryl Long, whoever, as long as it's in truth and we just trying to get some answers, cool, no problem. Now, you know me, I'm like JP. I ain't about no funny business. I'm not finna have nobody out here and, oh, we're going to jump you and ask you a bunch of stuff that you wasn't prepared for. No, we're not going to do that. And if I see you not going to answer the question, I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? I would like you to come back and maybe I'll go into it deeper then.
We could try again the next time.
Yeah. Because and you'll see JP. You have people on your platform. You don't want to, as the host, you don't want to be going too deep, dig too deep in them because you want them to feel comfortable talking to you, right?
Yeah.
But you let the chat beat them up.
Exactly. I just wanted to make sure you weren't going to be upset with me because it's the same with my fellas. They'll get into a situation and then I'll go out there and be ready to fight for them. And so when Anton didn't say your name right away, I was ready to go up there and be, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't said his name yet? And
Nah. You know what? It was because he really don't know it. You know what I mean? So he didn't know what to do. And that was cool with me. I didn't have no problem because I didn't really even expect him. But that's cool, no problem. You know what I mean? As long as we get to the truth, cool. He can call me whatever, Billy Bob, whatever he wants to call me. As long as he ain't disrespecting me, I'm cool. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you though, JP. I appreciate you. And I'm on people the same way. So you was talking about somebody hitting you. I was like, what? Ain't nobody gonna hit that girl. I gotta get on an airplane or something. You know what I mean? But yeah,
things are much better these days. No worries. But I appreciate you.
I want to give you your props because I see how you're growing in your live stream, how you doing your live streams. You're growing, and I want to definitely give you your props and tell you that you're growing. You looking better. I got to up my game, man, because you're doing a real good job. You know what I mean? If you got me watching you, you're doing good. I don't watch everybody. I don't watch everybody.
I can certainly gather that you and Rebuilding Black Wall Street, for you two to give me compliments about what I'm doing, that means a lot. That really does. Because I know y'all don't give out compliments freely.
No.
I greatly
do it from the heart because we don't want to play games with people. So at least me, I can speak for myself. So yeah, I'm watching you, JP. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Keep putting that good energy out there. Keep trying to do what you're doing, and eventually your crowd is going to be so big, man. I'm going to have to buy a ticket to come onto your live stream.
Never, sir. You got a front row seat and a name with a big old smile on it. Thank you so much. You go enjoy the rest of your lunch, sir, and keep your spirit up. Thank you. See you in the streams.
See you.
All right, guys, you finally got to see Bro Clarence for sure. Yay! Go over and check him out. He's got great content. Adrian pops up from time to time. Snuggles is always over there trolling. You got a good channel if Snuggles will troll you. That's something to be said. So anyway, guys, I am going to get out of here. I think we're going to play this one because, it's really a family favorite right up there with Make It Rain. So I'm going to play them back to back. Thank you, Bro Clarence, I will drop the Facebook. I'll drop them both in the back before. Oops, I got you. let's see. Let's play this one.
Holding on for life, getting damn so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking. We're going to the fucking Monday.
All right, I dropped those for you, bro. Clearance. You guys, make sure you keep your spirit up and have a beautiful, blessed day. And I will see you all in the streams.
But the Yanks been rebelling, cause we never be selling till we sent it to heaven. Now we be out here yelling, hey, fuck you, Kenny. Brought my wife a minivan to share with the boyfriend, but I pull up in the Benz plate saying all her friends going on an airplane. Don't think we'll be back again, celebrating every day like a fucking birthday.